Hi friends, it's Petra here with another HipKit Club video, and today I am making a mini album and I'm only using the Pocket Life kit. Just to show you how versatile that Pocket Life kit is, because it's perfect for making mini albums and I love making mini albums. This time I'm creating one that is fairly easy, no difficult bindings or anything, and it's a mini album of a short trip I made with my son. And I thought these bright, fun colors were perfect for the bright, fun trip we made. So I'm starting off with creating the pages, and I'm simply using the 3x4 cards and strips of 3 inches wide to create pockets and little things to tuck in. So just sit down and relax. It's quite a long video, and I think creating videos for mini albums for me are quite a challenge because I never have a pre-thought plan. So I'm quite a bit all over the place, but I'm taking you along in my messy brain and show you what I am creating. So I have cut a 3-inch wide um, strip of design paper and I'm creating a little folder to be able to tuck some tags in, and I'm simply using double-sided tape to glue the sides down, and I have used my tab punch to create a few tabs to go with those pages because I will be creating the same page in another design paper, and I'm flipping the tabs so the yellow tab is on the pinkish paper and the butterfly tab is on the yellow paper. So, and I'm always using my bone folder to make some sharp creases and to press those double-sided tape edges down. And I have that green text paper and I wanted to create a mini in a mini. So I took some photos simply only of buildings and I stapled them together, and I will be creating a little folder with those photos in it. So I don't measure, I simply make a little pinch in the paper and cut it to size. And simply fold it on the top and then fold the bottom over the top, and I'm stapling the bottom so it will be a bit more tight, so it will grab that top piece of paper and it will stay underneath that bottom folded part, if I make any sense. So that bottom part is a bit too wide, so I'm cutting down the top part so it will fit more, it will fit better, and time to punch the holes for the other pages. So I'm always having trouble removing the backing from that red tape. I don't know, but it's not my friend, but it is good tape, so I'll have to deal with it. So the only thing that you have to keep in mind when you're creating a vertical mini is that you glue your photos down the right way and not upside down when you flip the page. So that is something I have learned the hard way, but that is also the case when you have pages with some text on it. So that's for me a thing to double check. And I'm creating these little tags, and I decided not to punch holes and use twine. I decided to cut a bit of paper, a strip of paper, fold it and simply glue it down and then staple it down. And the back of those tags I will use for my journaling. So that minty paper also is a folder, so I'm tucking in another tag. And I think it's a bit too wide, so I cut a piece off so it will only show the tab when it's tucked inside. And this time I created a single tab and I'm using another paper from the kit to back the tab so it has a pretty side on both sides. And I'm simply creating different papers of different pages. I have single pages, I have folded pages, and that way I am creating an interactive mini album with different elements. And that's what I like about creating minis. You can let your fantasy just go and go with the flow and look at the papers, think what's possible, and simply create one page at a time. And don't overthink it. Just start cutting up your papers. The main thing I do is creating the size, and then it's just go with the flow. So I'm hand drawing these journal lines, and I like when it's a bit crooked, and I'm using that gorgeous stamp set that's in the Pocket Life kit. Each kit comes with a stamp set every month, so and it's coordinating for that month. And this one from the May kit is really, really beautiful. They all are beautiful, so it's quite addictive, people. But I'm also using that stamp set and creating another set of tags there, the same way I did the previous one. So I've made all my pages and it's time to wrap things up. And you don't have to use a cinch to create this album. You can also use binder rings or simply punch some holes and use some twine to keep it all together. It's the pages that count. So I'm finishing off the title with the two different color green alphabets that are in the Pocket Life kit. And then it's time to start embellishing the rest of the pages. And that is the fun part, I think. It's all fun, but I always love to finish with the embellishing. I always create my pages first and then embellish everything afterwards. And I'm cutting up one of those small, well, titles because it was too wide for that page, but you can easily divide the two words and fussy cut them a bit so it will fit. And the kit also comes with those cut apart sheets with those phrases and words, and I love them, so I use them quite a lot. And there is that mini in a mini, and I'm simply embellishing that with a couple of phrases and some flowers. And then I must admit, I am finishing off the album with a little dangling embellishment, and I forgot to turn on my camera. How clever, how clever. But I will show it in a minute. There it is. And I used those layered stickers, and I simply stuck them on a piece of design paper and fussy cut around it, so the sticky part is not sticky anymore. That way you can create your own dangling embellishments. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some inspiration. If you have any questions, let me know, and hope to see you soon in our Facebook group. Show us your work and see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye bye.